you think that helps you just kind of get ready for all the stuff that'll come along with it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool playing at a neutral site, and some of our guys get to go back home from North Carolina, and I think it's going to be a pretty exciting game.
Take me through what you've seen from West Virginia. Obviously, they got a lot of hype around their offense, but what impresses you about them?
I think their whole offense is really good. They got a decent offensive line and a nice quarterback, so I think if we do our job and prepare like we're supposed to, we'll be just fine.
Darrell, does it excite you at all to see a lot of freshmen maybe going to get a chance to play early on for you guys?
Yeah, because that means they came in with the right mindset and ready to attack.
Darrell,
What do you remember about that game, that opener last year? That Georgia Tech game was maybe the best game of the season for you. You have good memories of that game?
Yeah, I think it was a pretty fun game. It was long, it was hard, and it was a well-fought game, and I think we had a great time playing.
Darrell, pass rush wise, why do you think you guys will be better there? I mean, is it the scheme? What Coach Pruitt's done? I mean, I'm sure that's got to be a priority.
Yeah, I think it's the coaches. They came in and helped us and critiqued our pass rush and made it a lot better than it was the previous years.
Do you think the scheme?
I think Jordan and I fit in pretty well, and I think all the guys are fitting in well, and we're playing like we're supposed to in practice.
Darrell, do you think playing out on the edge, suits you better? I mean, as a pass rusher, let you use your athleticism a little bit more in the space you have out there.
Yeah, I think it does, but at the same time, we all competing and we're trying to make the most of it at our position.
Could you talk about Will Greer and maybe what you've seen from him and maybe the challenges that he'll present to y'all's defense?
I think Will Greer is a pretty good quarterback, but they have a pretty explosive offense. And I think our defense is pretty good too, so we'll have to do our job and see what the end result is.
It's kind of the best way to stop a passing game, not letting the quarterback throw the ball. I mean, we think about it, is that sort of the best thing y'all can do to stop a passing attack?
I think we'll have to stop the run first before we can stop the pass. So once we stop the run and they start passing, then we'll do the same thing.
What's it been like playing for Coach Ron?
I think it's been pretty awesome. He's a great guy, and I think he's teaching us more about football, and we're learning more about football, and he's showing us how to be a man too.
Yeah, what's he kind of like off the field? He kind of talked to us a little bit about his mission, away from just football too. What's that like?
Yeah, I think he's a pretty cool guy. He came in and told us what he wanted out of us, and I think we held up the standard so far. And off the field, he's really great. We go to his house, have a dinner sometimes, and we just watch TV and have fun and talk about football sometimes.
Does doing stuff like that kind of help you trust a coach a little more to kind of see him away from the field, see him with his family at his home, things like that?
Yeah, I think it definitely builds a lot of trust when he lets us come in and hang out with his family, meet his kids, meet his wife. I think that builds a lot of trust between players and coaches.
Why is that trust something that can be beneficial?
I think trust is beneficial because players got to be able to trust coaches to make the right calls, and coaches got to be able to trust players to do what they're supposed to do on the field and off the field.
Darrell,